OneWest Magazine, OneWest Radio, we live and in charge, and we in full effect. We doing it real big. Shouts out to all my loved ones out there. Big ups to OG Suicide for laying down this OneWest Magazine and Radio Foundation. We got a very special guest in the house tonight. She buzzing all over the street. She performing everywhere, man. Y'all know my homegirl already, man. We got Miss Dawn Gunn in the house tonight. How you doing?
What up? What's your girl Dawn Gunn in the building? I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me. What's up with you?
Now, we chilling over here. Now, first of all, we want to thank you for taking the time to holler at us right quick.
Absolutely, no doubt.
Now, I understand you got a new remix out there right now.
I do. We have the Mary Jane Girls song, which came out on my album La Pistola last year, but we just did a remix. We're calling it the Tree Mix because it's, dedicated to all the 420 friendly females out there. And it's the Mary Jane Girls Tree Mix. It's Dawn Gunn featuring Brandy Kane, Oracle Jane Doe, Miss Bliss, and Money. And, we down with the System Crew, and Money is actually coming aboard the Pretty Ill Entertainment train, which is my label that I started that caters to the female MC. So it's a good way to introduce the family, the Pretty Ill family, and just another way to take the Mary Jane Girl song to a different level. So it's a banger. It's a real banger. Produced by XL Robertson, and I'm just real proud of that.
Now, all day long now, Pretty Ill Entertainment. How did you come up with that name right there?
Well, Pretty Ill was something that I wanted to start with one of my System Crew members, which is Brandy Kane, and I just got this really dope idea for a two-girl combo to come out and just be pretty and ill, and it's just a dope phrase. Everybody says pretty ill this, pretty ill that, so I'm thinking, let's be pretty ill, and then, why stop with just the group? Why not expand and make it the label? I have the resources to have my own label. I want to cater to the female MC. For whatever reason, no one wants to take a chance on a female MC, or, no one female MC has to be better than the other one, and there's always a competition, so I thought, why not make it friendly competition and build the family and the dynasty? So Pretty Ill became the entertainment company. So that's P-I-E, that's pie, that's the woman, that's the vagina, that's the money, that's the American dream, and it's all about that Pretty Ill entertainment right now. That pie, go get that pie. Everybody wants a piece of the pie.
Now, you say no one wants to take a chance on a female MC. Like, why do you feel that way?
Well, as a female MC, and speaking, from someone who is pretty, who does have skills, who, for whatever reason, never was able to obtain a major label deal, doing my research and with my experience, I've just learned that major labels and people with budgets don't want to take the chance on a female MC. In my experience, whether they feel like we're divas or they feel like we maybe can't match what the male MC could bring in as far as sales and money goes. I'm not really sure why, but I just, I thought it would be better to create my own lane, get my sound heard, and then break open the door for, a lot of female MCs that I feel are beautiful and skillful and deserving, more than deserving of the deal. They put in the work, they back it up with their action, and they deserve that shot, and they're not getting it,
Now, I can dig that. Now, you're originally from New York. You've been here in L.A. for a while. And you just recently dropped a new project, La Pistola.
Yes.
Now tell us about that album. Tell us about that album right there.
Okay, yeah, I'm a Harlem native. I've been living in California for a long time, so I consider myself a bi-coastal MC. My album is my debut album. I dropped some projects in the past, but as far as me having a deal and having official releases, La Pistola was my debut album. I put it out through my label Pretty Ill and also my partner XL Productions. And it came out last year, and I've been going crazy with this promo tour and just trying to reach as many people as possible, let them know, that Dawn Gunn does exist, and it's a movement, and the album is wonderful, and there's a lot more where that came from. It's available everywhere online, iTunes, Amazon, anywhere you can find music on retail stores, it's available.
Now tell us about some of the hot features that's on that project.
La Pistola actually was executive produced by Ty Black 32310. He's an amazing producer out here on the West Coast and also a really good friend of mine. So he did most of the production. We also have Lexon Productions on Body Bag, which features Brandy Kane. And then we have XL Productions. Donald XL Robertson produced my track 1212, which is a solo joint. But we also have some features from Maya Jupiter, Miss Bliss, and like I said, we have the sisters, Brandy Kane. So it was a fun project to work on, and I'm glad I got my girls on there. And Maya Jupiter is an incredible female MC from Australia, so it was nice to have her flavor added to the project as well.
I can dig it, man. Shouts out to my homegirl Maya Jupiter all day long. Now, once again, this is One West Radio. We holding it down with Miss Don Gunn, La Pistola in the building doing her thing. Now, you've been performing all over, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing. And as you guys don't know, she's getting ready to be featured in the next issue of One West magazine. So make sure y'all check out that full page feature on Miss Don Gunn. Now, as an artist, what would you like to see more of in hip hop?
Oh, well, as an artist, you know what I would like to see? I would like to see the females come together and unite and really take the role of powerful people that we are. That's what I would really like to see. I'd like to see camaraderie, and I'd like to see equal respect with the female MCs and the male MCs, and the equal shine and unity. You know, I don't want us to be competing with each other in a negative way, but something that's just like positive that says, come on, you know, like we'll outdo each other, like Jay-Z and Biggie on Jay-Z's first album when they did that incredible combination of like these two dope MCs that's competing with each other but making the track better. That's what I want to see more of, female camaraderie in the game, just coming together and just smashing. Not smashing with the males, not bashing anybody, but just really showing what we have to offer in a positive light. That's what I would like to see.
Oh, I can dig that. Now, being an independent and not being signed to a major, how do you feel that that's been different for you?
Actually, I believe that I've achieved more being in my independent lane than I ever was looking for a major deal. A major deal to me was a dream that I did have, and you want the money and you want the notoriety and you want to be a part of something that everybody loves. But at the same time, you know, there's a lot of things that go behind the scenes that kind of pull you down and they make you kind of feel like a puppet in the game. Me being in my independent lane at this point, I'm a boss, I'm running my label, I'm excited to be the innovator and show people what I can create and what I can offer to the world and to this industry. So I think it's a lot better for me. I think I have a lot more freedom. I'm able to make my own decisions and you know, control my creative input, and you know, it's just awesome. I really like where I am right now as an independent artist and CEO in the game.
Now, all day long now, how do you feel right now about the state of about the state of rap music, period? Not just East Coast or West Coast, but the state of hip hop, period, right now. How do you feel about that?
Hip-hop is tricky. You know, to me, hip-hop has always been tricky because you have your thugs, and then you have, you know, your ladies men, and you have your tomboys, and then you have your feminists, and you have your, you know, you have your girls that are ready to kind of just expose more than the average chick. And so it's always been interesting. But I think when hip-hop was at its best was when we had a great balance. And there was, okay, yeah, you could go be ratchet, but then you could also go get some knowledge too. And what's missing in the game is that balance. And so I miss it. I miss that balance. I'm happy with the music that comes out. It's fun. It's energetic. And, you know, there's always going to be the party element in hip-hop. But I would really like to see the balance of everything come back. That would make me happy.
Now, once again, this is One West Radio. We holding it down with Don Gunn, the CEO herself, Pretty Ill Entertainment, in the house doing it real big. Now, you also got your clothing line cracking.
I do. I actually sell vintage online. Everyone's always kind of asking me about my stilo and my style when I step up in the place. I'm a vintage type of person. I think I'm a little bit stuck in the 80s and 90s, just to keep a secret between you and me. But, you know, I come across a lot of rare jewels, and I can't keep everything to myself, so I decided to start La Pistola Vintage, which is my online store on Etsy.com. And I have a lot of rare vintage up there. And the store is doing really well.
I can dig.
I'm excited to have people, you know, come through and share my style, and you know, can't have it all. Can't keep it all to yourself. So I'm sharing.
Now, we feel you. Now, I've been asking everybody that's been coming on the show this question lately. Of all the songs you've written, recorded, I don't care if it came out or if it didn't come out, what's your favorite track out there that you've done and why?
My absolute favorite track at this time in my life, I believe, would be Beautiful Funeral. Beautiful Funeral is on my album La Pistola, and it was just a really personal track for me. I actually wrote it on the anniversary of my father's death, so it made it was an emotional process for me, and it just came out as a really beautiful song that I believe everyone out there can relate to. You know, if you've lost someone or you love somebody that's not around anymore, and we could all relate to mourning and gathering together in a time that's not always the best, but we get together and we smile and we love each other. And so at this point, I think Beautiful Funeral will be my favorite song. And you can actually go hear it because it's out.
Hey, I can definitely dig that. Now, moving forward, let's say 2-3 years from now, where can the fans expect to see Don Gunn?
You know what? I believe you'll see Don Gunn play in the position more of the executive and just making sure that my company is being ran well and that my vision is being seen through the way that I see it. I want Pretty Ill Entertainment to be a dynasty. I want it to be a force to be reckoned with, and I believe that we're at the beginning stages of that. But it will be, the indie labels are going to be the major labels very, very soon, and I believe Pretty Ill Entertainment will be a major label. So that's where I see myself in the next few years, just kind of putting on my suit a little bit and rapping when I have to, but more so taking care of my company and my artists.
Hey, and you do know that. Now, for artists that's trying to get in the game, young ladies, young guys, is there a way they can submit their music to you?
Absolutely. I don't want to say that my company is not exclusive to women at this point. It is something that we're focused on, but we take submissions from everybody, kids, men, women, everybody. So if you want to reach out to Pretty Ill Entertainment or Don Gunn, you can email us at info@prettyillent.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter at the same handle, Pretty Ill ENT, and we'll be more than happy to review everything and go from there.
Now, we know that you're always on the stage doing your thing. You can always catch Don Gunn performing somewhere. Is there any upcoming shows we can look forward to?
Absolutely, yeah. I actually just did a show last night in West LA, but we have a show actually as the System. The System Crew, just in case you guys didn't know, is a all-female collective that I'm down with. We're a collective of individual MCs, so we do our things separately, but when we come together, people call us the female Wu-Tang. Well, the System and I have a show at Skinny's in Hollywood Friday, which is February 28th. And we're celebrating the birthday of one of our closest friends. He's also an artist, so we're going to be out there rocking the show and chilling and just having a good time. So besides that, if you guys can't come out to that, you can always check DonGunn.com because I'm always updating where I'm going to be, what's going on, the latest news and the shows that are coming up. So I'm real easy to find.
Now, there it is there now. Once again, this is OneWest Magazine, OneWest Radio. We holding it down with Miss Don Gunn, man. Very talented MC doing her thing. Now, before we go, any quick shout-outs you want to throw out there?
Absolutely. I want to shout out Donald XO Robertson. I want to shout out Todd Black 32310, Lexline Productions, our whole System crew, and everybody that's down with Pretty Ill Entertainment, all the way from New York to LA to Germany and everywhere all around the world. OneWest Magazine, OneWest Radio. Pete Blake, thank you so much for the love and just really, really supporting me. I rock the job fully, so thank you.
Hey, it ain't nothing. You always know I'm a big fan of yours, man. I'm always going to hold it down for you. Once again, this is OneWest Magazine, OneWest Radio. We got Miss Don Gunn in the house, man. Y'all make sure y'all support her, and you do know that.
For a day, then back to where he stayed, cause I'm only getting paid. My Puerto Rican poppy come to see me from the islands, ain't seen him in a minute.